The Partners for Medical Relief mission has been visiting Belize since 2004 to offer free medical services. On their first visit, the group had only 23 persons. That number has now grown to over 200. Their first services were mostly health evaluations and dental surgeries, and eventually they started to perform other surgical procedures. To date, the group has done over 1,000 surgeries in Belize, as well as expanding their work to include training and consultation for healthcare workers and building homes for deserving families. Pastor John Kirby is the group's leader. He spoke to us about their most recent work.
We have over 200 people that come for a volunteer week. We do over 200 surgeries. This time around we did 40 general surgery cases. We'll do over 160 ear, nose, and throat and plastic surgery cases between October when we come and here in January, February. We've built some 20 houses, and we're starting to do education, medical education specifically, in kind of partnering, bringing in experts in like ultrasound or anesthesia, and doing a lot of education, cross-education with Belizeans.
The current visit started on January 24th. Over a 3-week span, the group has had members come into the country on rotation with a total of 170 volunteers from all over the United States.
And those comprised over 100 doctors and nurses, surgeons, over 51 doctors and over 56 nurses, but also a lot of support people that help to leverage the effectiveness of a nurse and a doctor so they can really do their craft.
This year marks the 15th anniversary of the mission, and so the Ministry of Health, with the support from the Minister of Health, Honorable Pablo Marin, showed appreciation to the team for their dedicated service to Belize.
All the help that they have been providing to the North region is so tremendous that I think this is the least that we can do to them. And like what we have seen and heard is not only the medical mission that they're doing, now they're providing houses. They're helping so many students with school fees. So it's an impact as a church group, because they're a church group that pulls all their people around. And like how you heard, it's the best of the best that they bring in.
The minister was especially proud to share that all the surgeries performed by the Partners for Medical Relief since 2015 have been done at the operating theater at the Corozal Community Hospital.
We have made 1,114 operations in Corozal, helping and impacting our Belizean people. And that is where I am so glad and happy about.
We have greatly impacted the community. They keep coming in, asking, requesting when the teams will come in. The 1,114 patients that have benefited, the impact on their homes, the finance they save, so they have a little bit pocket money with them, and they don't have to lease, rent, or sell any of their belongings. I had a co-worker come in, of her son was ill. They went over to Chetumal, and it was almost $4,000 for the surgery. We had the mission at the same time. Her son got the surgery the day after. He's doing well.
Pastor Kirby said that the ultimate vision of the team is to know that someday Belize will no longer need their services.
We really see the healthcare in Belize developing each year. As our plastic surgeon shared with our group this morning at our hotel, that when he first came, he saw cleft palate cases that were 5, 6, 8, 9, 10 years old, when they really should be done in the first or second year from birth. Now we're back down to where they're being caught, right away. But our goal would be to work ourselves out of a job by equipping the medical staff here, and maybe someday just coming for just some really expensive surgical things like plastic surgery. But we just see a lot of development in all the medical facilities that are being built, like Sartaneja this year, and I see it down in San Narciso and all around the country. They're building facilities, and they're trying to, build up their medical staff and their proficiency.
For Belize Now, I'm Miriam Longsworth.